Hey, what's up guys? This is Nick with Sellers Arena here, and I got a quick video about a new release from Amazon. Is the Search Analytics dashboard. What you're going to do is when you log into Seller Central, you're going to go to Brands here, go to Brand Analytics, and then at the top of your Brand Analytics page, if this is available in your category, because this is still new, so it might not be yet, you should see this View Search Analytics. So you're going to click on that, and that's going to take you over to this. Okay, so basically what this data that they're giving you is a search query performance. Now, if you're not sure of what any of these things mean, they have the metric glossary up here to where they can really explain exactly what each column means. Okay, so you're not confused. The other good thing about this is if you want to like narrow down the data that you're looking at and get a cleaner look at things, you can customize the columns here. And we can also look at this on a weekly or monthly or quarterly basis. So if we want to look at like the performance monthly, okay, so we go for like 2022, say we want to look at June, hit apply. Okay, so now we can look at the performance of the keywords that are relevant to our product for that month of June in 2022. We can look at this in regards to impressions, clicks, add to carts, and purchases. Okay, some very important data here. Now, the thing to keep in mind here, this is the relation of these relevant keywords, and it's also showing your search query score, which is going to show you how relevant they are seeing you in relation to that specific keyword. So this is going to show you is your relation to that keyword and that keyword's performance across Amazon as a total. Okay, so this is like for the month of June, total count of impressions across Amazon, okay, across all the different brands that are trying to show their product or sell their product, this type of picture frame, when they're searching it. Just showing your share of those impressions that your brand is getting out of all the impressions for June when that specific keyword was searched. And the same thing for the clicks, okay? So for clicks, it's showing your share of the number of clicks for that total count of actual clicks that customers made after searching for that keyword, okay? So again, that's just for that specific one. So 326 just for this one, okay? And you got 27, 8.28% of that, all right? Now, same thing for add to carts, 5.95%, and then same thing for purchases. So we got 8% of those purchases in regards, again, to that specific search or this specific type of picture frame in this example. So the next thing I want to show you here is if we go to customize columns and we turn off some of these things so we can get a cleaner picture, we'll go ahead and turn all these off and we'll just look at the purchases, for example. Okay, just purchases. This is an example. Okay, and we'll go ahead and hit save. So now we're just looking at search funnel purchases here, along with in relation to the search volume. So and then we can come down here and say, okay, what's getting a really high volume here? So picture frames, for example, and we can see for this one specifically, 0%. And of course, this, say for example, this could be really broad. Picture frames could be any type of picture frame. So it's going to be more difficult to get some of this. But you can still use this as like a gauge. If you are starting to get more of this, then you're growing. So you can use this as a benchmarker to actually see if you're making real progress. So moving on down here, if we actually sort by volume, search query volume, we can see other very relevant keywords or other very high traffic, high volume keywords, and we can see how we're doing for those. Okay, so other really important ones. Say, for example, we're selling an 8x10 picture frame, or you're selling an 8x10 picture frame. The search volume on that is 110,000 just for that month of June. And then we can see our brand share. This is the purchases of that, our share of purchases out of all of that, the 11,908 purchases that are happening in the month of June. Our share is 0. We know we have some room for improvement if we actually have an 8x10 picture frame in our catalog. Okay, so this can go for any type of product that you're selling, whether it be picture frames, sporting goods, whatever it is. You can see then where you have room to grow for each specific keyword that is relevant to your product. And on top of this, what can you do to help improve or help your brand grow in relation to that specific keyword that you're trying to get more traffic to? Okay, what can you do to do this? Okay, so for example, if we are selling an 8x10 picture frame, we want to go there and check the listing. We want to make sure we have the keywords in the back end, okay, have those keywords in our search terms. We want to make sure we have those keywords in the front end of the listing, of course, if that actually is an 8x10 picture frame. We want to make sure we have the Spanish version of that embedded in the 8+ content. We want to be checking with Helium 10's index checker to make sure we are actually indexing. Okay, we actually do that first before you go and make sure you do these other changes. Okay, make sure you check the index checker and see if you're actually showing up on Amazon. I'll leave a link down below for Helium 10 if you want to check that out. Beyond that, PPC is super important. So actually having a campaign dedicated to that, a specific picture frame in your catalog, setting up a campaign or two, targeting those specific keywords to try to get some movement, to get some impressions, to get some clicks and sales on the best listing that you have that is relevant to that keyword. Beyond that, also finding other people that are doing really well for that keyword, that are ranked really high, and targeting them with your listing that is relevant, targeting them with your sponsored product ads or sponsored display ads. So again, this is just something new that Amazon introduced, a new tool that is going to allow us to, see where we are, see how well we're doing on Amazon, and see, where we can improve within our catalog with our products in our account. So definitely go back, review this video, try some of the things out that I'm saying, review this within your Seller Central platform and see where you stand. And then let me know in the comments down below how useful this was for your account, for your brand, for your products. So yeah, go do that. Make sure you like it if you got some value out of this video, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.